What's up YouTube, this is JP Panther back on the video. In today's video is actually another Star Wars news update video. And I want to talk to you guys about this because right now, it's trending right now. You go on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and all the other stuff, whatever. So it seems like this pops up on Cinemaboy, and again, I just woke up like a couple hours ago, so I didn't really do a video about it until right now. So it says Star Wars fans are campaigning to release the JJ cut after rumors of deleted scenes. And I'll just read some of the article, and again, I will link the article in the description box down below so you guys can check it out. And it says the call for the JJ cut began partly due to some fan dissatisfaction with Rise of Skywalker, but a series of rumors about the movie recently hit Reddit, including an alleged deleted scene which saw Finn using the Force. As a result, some fans of the galaxy far, far away has taken to social media to call a rumor for a 3-hour cut of Episode 9. And again, I guess this is Finn being Force sensitive, and again, another rumor where they were robbed of the Atom and the Kylo stuff, whatever, because I guess it was more to it than what it is. And I'll read again. I'm gonna read some of it. Again, you guys could check it out, but again, I will link the article and you guys can check it out. So this is some of the stuff that's been popping up on the Reddit leaks. Again, you guys can find out on Reddit leaks and stuff like that. But I'm just gonna read the most important ones that I think is most important. So it says this is one of the Reddit leaks, right? It says JJ is very successful at bringing franchises like Mission Impossible, Star Trek, and Star Wars. WB is struggling with DC aside from Wonder Woman. DC is still seen as a bit of a joke in its current state by the to the general public. That's what I guess it means. WB wants JJ for a DC project. Many sources say that this generation of Star Wars is MCU. Marvel's biggest threat is as well the operational DC. They want to keep DC in the limbo that they're doing right now. Abrams jumpstarts the franchise with something like a successful audience-pleasing Superman movie. Makes them nervous. Their goal is to make JJ look bad and to potential investors and shareholders. And my sources indicate that this shortly after the premiere of The Rise of Skywalker we saw last night was not The Rise of Skywalker we worked on. JJ was devastated and blindsided by this. He's been feeling down over the last 6 months because of some of the ridiculous demands Disney had that had changed his movie story. While the scenes were shot, a lot of the changes were made in post-production and the audio was re-recorded and altered. My sources said that they've never seen anything like this happen before. He's the director and he wasn't even in the known about what they were doing behind his back. So I guess they were screwing him over. That's what it seems like. Apparently, JJ felt threatened over the month leading up to the premiere. Ryan was never meant to do Episode 9. Was it Episode 9 or Episode 8, despite some of the rumors that Episode 9, despite he was. JJ was brought by Iger and not KK. Disney insist on more fan service, less controversy. JJ original agreement when he signed on was indicating he was more creative control than he did with The Force Awakens. It became evident that this was the case only a couple of... I forgot what exactly. Okay, I guess it stopped right there. It says JJ did do some scenes he thought were important, but Disney shut it down and citing budgetary money-wise, which is crazy because Disney has all the money in the world. May 2019, JJ argued that those scenes were critical. He had to let one of the scenes, the other scene he insisted on, was approved at first. He did reshoots in addition photography in July. The new scene was shot at BR in October. The ending that will blow your mind was a part of this. Older actors were included like Hayden, Ewan, Samuel, and anyone who wasn't animated. The Force Ghosts weren't meant to be voices, but they were shot that footage on camera. The actors were in costumes. Rey was supposed to be surrounded by the Force Ghosts to serve as a sort of a barrier between her and the Sith around him. So it seemed like they were going to pull some Dragon Ball Z, father and son Kamehameha. You know what I mean? With Teen Gohan and Goku, Goku in the back, Teen Gohan killing Cell. I guess they were going to do something like that. My sources think, but can't 100% confirm this. This is because of China. It's an office talk of some sort. Some visual effects people claim that they got a list of approved shades of blue they could use on the Luke Force Ghost. cutting this out was when the bad blood turned into a nightmare for JJ because the movie he was making was unrecognizable to him and almost got him pissed off and stuff like that. So again, the Reddit leaks you guys can see, and again, I just read like the ones that I thought were important. Again, here, it seems like JJ got screwed over, what it seems like, and the problem is, I feel like it might be true, because if you remember when The Rise of Skywalker came out, and then all the fans had a lot of backlash towards JJ, you could tell he's just like, they were right, and you could tell he was really like, when he was promoting the movie, you could tell he was very nervous, and, you could tell that, it wasn't his vision. You could tell that he wanted something different, and I could tell that Disney probably went in there and screwed him over and said, we need to have it more feminist and female centric and stuff like that, and JJ was trying to play ball, but they're like, nah, we gotta do it like this and that. And the problem is now is that what I've read in the Reddit leaks and stuff like that is that it could be true, man. Like, it's hard to say if it's true or not true, but it could be true, because after this he signed to WB, so they probably definitely want to do the DC project or whatever, but the problem is, in my personal opinion, is that they might have screwed him over a little bit, because give him some controversy, give him some backlash and stuff like that. And I feel like the problem is JJ, I'm not saying he's the best guy to fix DC, but he's not like a bad candidate to do some projects with DC and Warner Brothers and stuff like that. So by making this movie kind of look bad, and even if them hitting $1 billion instead of $2 billion, it still makes him look a little bit bad, but I don't think Warner Brothers and WB cares. And the problem is, I feel like they might have screwed him over. I just feel like it might be true, because everybody else is being very open and, they're being very shady with this movie. The critics, the fans were like, F all this. John Boyega, like, during the day before, during New Year's Eve, he was bashing the movie left and right. And I feel like we're going to get more actors and actresses when it comes to, for the next probably couple of weeks, or at least until like when Rise of Skywalker kind of distanced himself, we're going to see a lot more people, a lot more information about the Rise of Skywalker that we didn't think were going to get leaked. And you could tell that some stuff is true, because why is this happening now? Why didn't this happen during the premiere and stuff like that? I don't know. You could tell that something is a little shady with this, and you could tell that the Reddit leaks might be real or might not be real, because when the Reddit leaks came out, when they pretty much leaked the whole entire plot, 95% of it was pretty much true. So this might be true. Again, I'm not going to affirm it. I'm not going to say it's true or not true, but it seems like it can be true. And again, the problem is that if this was true, JJ got screwed over, and even if they do have another version of the movie and stuff like that, Disney has it somewhere locked in a vault, and it will never be released to the public. It'll be like WB with the Snyder Cut. So at the end of the day, you just gotta deal with it. You feel me? It is what it is. You gotta move on. And if JJ got screwed over and stuff like that, it sucks, but hey, he's going to be fine. He got that $500 million contract. Also, I want to talk to you guys about is that, JJ and the actors, I think I told you this before, is that he was getting death threats over the Rise of Skywalker with the Raylo shippers and stuff like that on like Twitter and all this other stuff. So he was getting a lot of backlash. The cast was getting backlash. Adam Driver, Daisy Ridley, Boyega, Oscar Isaac, a lot of them were getting backlash and death threats. And, it wasn't, Rise of Skywalker was not received very well to the hardcore, to the Raylo shippers, to the feminist. Well, the feminists loved it, but the Raylo shippers, they don't like it. The hardcore Star Wars fans, the Phantom Menace, the conservatives, the Trump supporters, they don't like the movie. But the general public, they don't care. They like the movie for what it was. So from a business point of view, they got the job done, but from a fanboy or fangirl point of view, they did a horrible job. So it depends how you view it. And the movie's going to hit $1 billion, so regardless if you like the movie or not, it's still going to be a financial success. Whether you like it or not, it's not going to do Endgame type numbers. I don't even think it'll hit Last Jedi type numbers, but it will still make $1 billion, and it'll still make a lot of money. That's really it, guys. Let me know in the comment section below. Tell me what you guys think. Rate and like the video and subscribe. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Peace and have a great day, and take care and happy holidays.